Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another show of 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. This is episode number 23. My name's Dave. I have gray hair, gray beard, and glasses just like my artwork. Except I think he looks better than me. But anyways, welcome to episode number 23. What are we going to talk about today? Well, I tell you. Yesterday we talked about some holiday stuff and change. Change is always a good thing. It's always in the air. Always been a believer in that. I found a long time ago, especially when I was working at the airlines, that I had this desire to be more like Walt Disney with the attitude of give customers more than they expect, and you'll build loyal customers. You know, sometimes it takes a little money to make a little money, but always treat them with respect. Always, show respect, and even in times of trouble, like delays or cancellations. It's not your fault, and understanding it's not your fault. It's the situation, and unless it's in your control, there's nothing you can do about it. So you just work with it. So that's what I did for years and years and years, and I think it's done me well, especially in customer service areas. There are many people who've told me they love my customer service skills. I've taught a little bit about it, but that's not really what I wanted to do, was teach customer service. So that's what, I wanted to get that out there. I don't know why. That just popped into my head. But we were talking about change, and Disney, that's what it was. Disney said change is inevitable and change is a good thing. Well, I told you in the last few episodes that things are changing for me where I work, and went back to my old position yesterday and had some fun. Met some new people, met some old people, and had a good time with it. It's amazing to me, though. When I came into that department I just left on a temporary assignment, I got a laptop, that they gave me to work with, and then on my desk they gave me two brand new monitors. Well, these are big monitors. I think they were 32s, two of them. They were huge. Everybody wanted them. Everybody was a little bit jealous because they're all working on 20s and 24s, maybe 27 inch. It's like, so, but anyways, today I took my laptop and my monitor back for working from home, because they give you a monitor to work from home, because I was working from home one day a week. And I took that back sitting on my boss's desk are my monitors. I said, you got the monitors, huh? He goes, yeah, everybody wanted them, but I said, no, I get them. He says, mine were too small and yours were just right. I'm like, okay. So then we started talking about monitors a little bit. And I like my manager, Chris. He's a lot of fun, and he gets it. He gets it. He does. He understands that everything is about change, and he's had a lot of positions at the company I work for. And we've talked about it, and it's nice that he's able to open up, and I'm able to open up to him. And that's the kind of culture that you get there when people think like that. You're able to talk, and you're able to open up, and you're able to tell them what your thoughts and your dreams are. We have meetings at least yearly. In some departments, I know with the last department I was in, we met quite often. And it was great. You learn things from other people that you didn't know you were missing, or that you didn't know you needed that information. And all of a sudden, oh wow, really? Oh, that's cool. No, but that's part of the changing world. Used to be, here's how you do it. You give you 5 or 10 minutes or a day or a week at training you. Go do it. And if you goof up, well, that's your fault. You keep asking questions, but I'm only going to give you so many answers for so long, but you got to figure this out. I get that. I do. Those are the old days. Now, These people in this department were so helpful to me. I had a question, boom, they were there. Multiple people, problems, they were there. They were there to help. And it wasn't about ego with them. It's just pure kindness. And it's not like they're drinking the Kool-Aid. It's just the kind of people that this company hires. And they seem to be able to hire thoughtful, compassionate, caring individuals who are always there for you. And it's amazing. Yeah, they gripe, they grumble just like everybody else does. You know, even, gosh, I've owned my own company and I used to gripe and complain about it. It is what it is. You got to deal with that. But I miss that because the division I went back to, the department, it's a little grumblier. It's a different scenario. But in all, it's still customer service. So what we're here to provide is customer service. So that's what I'm going to go out and do. Let's get back to other things besides change. Looking at the Chat GPT list, episode 23, I'm supposed to talk about parenting and grandparenting, share insights on raising children and being a grandparent. I'm here to tell you folks, I have no experience at that. None. Number one, and I tried to have children. Tried a lot. Went through different things. We tried and tried and tried. It just didn't happen. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing now that we're divorced. But, I was never blessed. And it wasn't because we didn't try. It wasn't my fault, wasn't her fault, just wasn't meant to be. Number two, already had two girls. And they had a little bit of a rough life before me. And to be thrown into a relationship with two girls, two beautiful little girls in their early teens, when you have no literal idea what you're doing, is bound for disaster. It really is. It is bound for disaster. I wasn't ready. I thought I was. And there are a lot of things that went on and went wrong in that marriage too. But it wasn't all me. It wasn't all her. It wasn't all them. And it was just a combination of maybe that really wasn't a great idea to get married. But we did, and that's that. And they're out there living their lives now, and I honestly wish them all the best in the world, both my exes and her kids and whatever families they have now. Wish them all the best in the world, all the luck. When I started seeing Lisa, she had a 13-year-old boy, Donovan. What a guy. And she had a older daughter who was out of the house at the time and already had a 1-year-old baby, or not quite a 1-year-old baby. And she was in her early 20s. And they didn't live with her, but they were over a lot. And, man, I took to that kid, I took to Donovan, don't get me wrong. Donovan and I became great, great friends. He was an inspiration. He was amazing. He's quite the artist. Really, both her kids, Donovan and Tatjana, are absolutely astonishing artists. They both do different things with it, but oh my gosh. But Donovan and I used to sit around and talk while I was out smoking back when I smoked, and great conversations. And I'd do anything for the boy. And he's not a boy anymore. He's quite a bit older than that now. In fact, I think he turned 30 this year, or this last year. And his sister has another child, gorgeous little girl. Now, Lisa's grandson lives up north with his grandparents. He's now 16 or 17. Wow, maybe going on 18. Good kid. Really good kid. He's doesn't remember much about what happened in the first couple of years of his life because he was down here. But he's had a good life with his grandparents. They've treated him well. They've taken care of him. And it was stability, which is what he needed. And I missed him. And I know Lisa missed him. But that's the way things go. Those are changes we don't like. But I enjoyed my time with Sagan, which was his name, the boy. We had lots of fun. He and I did all kinds of fun things together while he was around. And he was there quite often, which is nice, especially when Tatiana was teaching at the dance studio that Lisa owned, and just hanging out a lot. Every once in a while they'd stay with us, and that was fun. It was challenging, but it was fun. But grandkids, from what I understand, are easier because you can give them back. There you go. There you go. Yours again. Take them back. I had them for the weekend. But it's my understanding is it's fun to spoil grandkids, and I think that that's the greatest thing. I was really looking forward to something like that. I'd be 100% honest. I really wanted kids. I didn't want a lot. My brother Tim had 5. Paul had 1, and adopted 1. And I'd have been happy with 1, maybe 2. I really would have. I'd have been happy with anything. I think my life would have been different, and I've talked about that with people, and maybe it would have, maybe it wouldn't have. Maybe I wouldn't have done the things I've done in my life if I had kids. I wouldn't have gone to places I've gone. I wouldn't have seen the things I've seen. I wouldn't have met the people I've met. But there might have been other joys involved that I don't know, that I missed. Who knows? Only God knows, and he ain't telling me what it is. So, anyways, let's get off this unfun stuff here. Let's talk about fun stuff. So I went out today. I had to take my computer and my monitor back to the company. And on the way back, you know what, Dave, let's go out and have some breakfast. So I did. And I went to this place called Kiki's. And it's got Keke. And I'm not here to plug them, but boy, the food was really, really good. I had a Western omelet and some home fries and some whole wheat toast. And I am full for the day. It was really good. Reminded me of old times with Lisa when we'd go out on Thursdays, go to Sam's Club and do the run for the studio. Afterwards, we'd stop, get breakfast someplace, and I love Western omelets, folks. I love home fries too. Oh my gosh, probably way too much. But anyways, that's what's going on. It's not much, but that's today. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. Go to the website, 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. That's the number 5, minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. Bottom right-hand corner, there's a little red microphone. Tap on that. It asks you for your email address. I'm not going to give it away. I'm not here to sell your email address. I am not. Trust me. But if you leave me a message, there could be a prize or something coming your way. So think about that. Let me know what you're thinking. Tomorrow, we're supposed to talk about the evolution of communication. Ooh, how people communicate. Look forward to that. So tomorrow, folks, will be episode 24. This is episode 23. Don't forget to tell your friends I'm everywhere. Even on iHeartRadio. I'm on Apple Podcasts. I'm everywhere. If they can't find me, you find me for them. So, have a great day. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. And this is Gray Haired Dave saying bye-bye. Oh, hey, by the way, bye-bye.